bomb of the day.
We're going to see.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Okay. Get you one show shot. Hot grits, pick him up. Let's go.
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James.
There you go, tote the pill in the snow. Asshole and elbows, let's go. Get in the box.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Let's go.
James Conner. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Took that thing, man.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning balls turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches. There's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been in an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Really?
On 3rd and 1, Jackson forced out to his left. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Joker, 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 Joker.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Hey, Nelly.
There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
What up, my nigga?
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Word.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
You going to that Vegas tournament, right?
Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Oh, yeah.
And will avoid the tackle there with a slide. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Good luck, my nigga.
They run. It's Mark
Man, that's
Ingram.
like 37 states over, nigga.
And he's got this down to the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore
That's like
first down.
it's like a
Baltimore was the
5-hour,
most
4-hour
run-heavy team in the
plane.
league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram. He goes from a situation
That's
where he was
definitely,
sharing
man. That
time with Kamara
that's
in
just
New Orleans.
2.5 hours
Now he
from
figures to
Jersey.
be the top
Connecticut's
guy
2
in the
hours from
Baltimore
Jersey.
backfield. Although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence. Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to
Come on, y'all push up on
victories?
that
Can he
shit.
put him in
There
a
you go.
spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
Dang.
Let's go. Double time. 4 down.
To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And Tucker's kick right there, and it's good. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
So you seen nigga 27 times and only got him 9?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with Connor and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger.
Get him, Juju.
Find Juju Smith-Schuster. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Here's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Y'all gotta pick that.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver. Got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
That was third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Dang.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Right back to Connor here on first. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's got this down to the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Think about some of the memorable performances that Ben Roethlisberger has had over the years, and one of them came against the Ravens. He threw 6 touchdowns back in 2014 in a win against Baltimore. And actually, now that I think about it, that was on the heels of a 6-touchdown performance in a win over Indianapolis the week prior. So October of 2014 was kind of Big Ben. From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Oh, shit, he didn't get out of bounds?
Taken.
Wow.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Come on.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger.
Get him, Juju.
A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
I'm at the 1.
They come out here in the eye. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger.
There we go. Get in the box. Let's go.
For a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald. As time expires in the 1st half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken very short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 27th, Roethlisberger.
No, wrong man. Hey, good pick, man. I put wrong fucking button, bro.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a 2nd half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Come on, get your fucking ball back, Shoshot. Get your fucking ball back.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Switch, switch, switch. Check, check, check.
Here's Ingram. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Hey, come on. Go, go, go.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there.
Man, why that boy made a trade?
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Again, a run with counter. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to do it well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
Let's go.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
Ready? Block 80.
Y'all see what it is?
Take both of them.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Connor. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Get him, Juju.
It's going to be caught.
Let's go.
He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good game there on first down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they'll run with Ingram. A big effort that time out of Ingram. 45 yards on the ground. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
They'll run on first down. Ingram, he is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bum of the day.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's see run it. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
What's the score over there, Endo?
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 21st touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Penny over there live.
This will be taken about the 12.
That pepperoni line was fire.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 2nd and 5 now. Roethlisberger. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard
Juju. I was supposed to hit you over the top, bro.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
My bad, Juju.
All you talk about is taking care of the
play
football.
D, y'all.
And especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram. Touchdown number 22 on the season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
I threw a pick. I should have had a touchdown with Juju, man.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all
Juju
tied
over
now
fucking top.
early in this
Threw it
4th
underneath.
quarter.
Got picked.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Mike, 180.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. $12 yards on the return that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Wide, get wide.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Bud Dupree, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And this will go for 5 up to the 33. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Now Roethlisberger.
Oh, I got hit.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, this shit.
It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Well, and I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
I had Juju wide open, bro. Wide the fuck open.
Pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On first down, it's Ingram, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
And
a 20th carry now for Ingram. There goes Mark Ingram. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
We're going to be out of commission for a minute on the Madden tip, huh? Just for a minute.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Like 80. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
I was blowing him out.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Roethlisberger to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you go on the field, but okay, I see you. Back to throw.
No, bitch!
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
It's official. Shot is officially the bum of the day. I'm the bum of the day.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line. Today's final score.
So how about that comeback that we just witnessed going into the fourth quarter? I don't know that we had written them off, but it looked bleak. They were able to get it done.
They put up a barrage of points and reeling them in and running them down and winning it. Wouldn't you love to be in their locker room right now? Think about the energy that's radiating out of there right now. They're talking about belief, sticking together, and finding a way to win.
So for Baltimore, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it'll be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 6-10. And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Anybody open in the fourth quarter? What's up? Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Yeah, bro. It hurt me, bro. I had to. No, I've been out. I was trying to put Red out. He needed this win.
This be the green light. Go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a stop so hot. You'll see where.
Hey, I had Juju over the top on this one, and I threw a pick. I threw a fucking pick, bro. And Juju had him too. Touchdown. It was a 14-point swing in the game. That turned the whole game around.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneous.
Bro, I've been playing like a bum, Red. Straight up. I've been playing like a bum these past couple games. Straight dump situations. Yeah, the good fade though. You got that. Good done. You came back and did that.